Good morning, it is a beautiful day here on Miracle Mountain and welcome back to a new video. I'm pretty excited because I'm just walking Bella and I'm down heading on my way to the animals and I've just spotted not one but two otters in the lake. I can't actually believe what I'm seeing. I had a feeling there might have been two because sometimes I'd be watching the one and I'd see ripples elsewhere but not an actual another otter. And then I heard it talking one day, making noises, and I'm like, surely it's not talking to itself. And this has just confirmed my suspicions. It's absolutely wonderful. So great start to the day. We've got a lot of exciting stuff to do.
So I'm currently just getting the residue with leaves off my seat because two birds, not one, but two birds did a nice juicy wet poo that was left for me to sit in.
Nice.
So luckily I spotted it and it's come off. Tastes a bit salty though, so anyway, let's crack on.
We're heading down to the terraces. We need the UTV and the tractor for this. What are you doing, Furrnando? You're watching the otter, so I'm going to jump in now.
I want a 50s kind of love. I want a heart that isn't so messed up. I want the pure stuff that I once dreamed of. Brush all the dirt under the rug. I want a 50s kind of love.
So this is the first port of call for the day. We're going to be doing some stuff in this orchard that we cleared not too long ago. We've got loads of the old roots that need to come out. We don't want to leave them there. And if you saw our last video, we chopped down a whole terrace of dead peach trees. So we're going to be taking these down to there. I think that's the plan. So of course the first one Theo gets is one that's still firmly locked in the ground. Oh, it's out now. It's definitely out now. You can see here where the bugs have been eating it. Oh, it's still got quite a thick root. There we go.
It was out.
It was out, it was moving. It was moving, it looked out. It did look out. Okay, that's definitely out now. There's no doubt about it.
Third time off the tractor.
I just want to make you work.
It's so heavy.
Look at that.
Definitely out.
Mate, how from... Yeah, no, it is out. Wow. Look at that. Go on, pose with it like you've got a fish. This is a proud man with his root system. It's an old peach.
I thought I'd get them all in one go.
Yeah, right. Are you going to dump them in the back of the UTV?
Full of stuff.
Okay.
Just take it down, see if I can get another couple.
Smaller ones. That one's massive. So there's a few here actually. Oh, look at those mushrooms.
Wow.
They look beautiful.
That's cool.
Go on, eat it for science. Oh, you're going to try and get them all. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Impressive. Good old tractor. Oh, that one's still a bit in.
I can come and get this one out in a bit.
Yeah. Go on. Ooh! So I think we got about 6 old root systems in the front bucket then, so that's great. Theo's just driving down to that other terrace to dump them, and then he'll be back up to get the rest. It is an absolutely perfect day for this kind of work. It's really fresh and crisp, but the sun's out. Oh, I love it. Love it. I just ran down to try and catch it on camera, but it already beat me to it and dumped them. Look at this field. Looks so good. I was too late. I'll wait here for the next batch. I'm not walking back up that hill. Oh wow. Thought I'd do a fit check so you can all admire the outfit. Very autumnal, very winter. I've got the orange wellies, the leopard print dungas, and a t-shirt because it's actually quite warm when you're moving around. When I first went out today with Bella, it was actually quite chilly, but now it's warming up. Feeling very tropical weather, you know? The air's taking forever. He's probably trying to pile 20 in or something insane. But yeah, fit check. Fit check. What? Pow.
I want you to love me, baby. I want you to see my heart is a freight train, baby, and it's rolling, it's picking up that steam. All hung up on you, girl. You know I can't get free. I'm in chains and I can't escape. That's alright with me. I want you to love me, baby. I want you to see my heart is a freight train, baby, and it's rolling.
I absolutely love these days where you can just smash job after job after job. So that other terrace up there now, I wouldn't even call it a terrace, fruit orchard, is now clear of all of these stumps. Look how many there were. I thought, oh, it'd be one bucket, let's just get them down here because we're going to do a big burn down here anyway. I'm not even sure if these big roots will burn, but hopefully they will. I think if the fire's hot enough and big enough, they will just smolder down smaller, and then if I'm left with some smaller smoldered root balls, then I can decide to like bury them or do something else with them. But just seeing that right now, that's probably 3 to 4 root balls of the trees. And here on this terrace alone, there's like 80. So it's going to be a big, big, big burn, lasting probably days.
On the other side of the mountain ridge, he took her for a ride on the Willow Creek Bridge. He said she could have any dream. He was quick talking with a silver tongue, tangled up in the lies he spun. She was swallowed up by greed. There's a place I know we could go, where the night never comes. So close your eyes and say goodbye.
So we have about 4 trees blocking the path. All we're going to do today is just probably cut them into thirds and move them to the side of the track until I got more time. I can come up here and process everything. If you look over here, this is pretty crazy. So look at this. If I move this broom out the way and you come around the other side, you'll see that this is just completely snapped off.
Oh, and there it is. It's like fallen standing.
And this is the branch.
Wow.
I mean, because it's been drying for 2 years, it's very light. So I'll cut that and get it out of the way, but it's just crazy. You get an amount of wind up here on the side of the mountain. It just snaps the tree clean in half. I might bring this one down as well. And then I need to come up here and do a big couple of days of work. I've got some big trees over here that need to come down.
Always got his helmet on ready.
Buy shares in this oil.
Slick schemes and the perfect plot took her to the mountain where the wind blew hot. His words would offer no relief. Her mind on fire, her faith in doubt, her spirit thirst in the desert drought. His promises too sweet to believe. You're a lying man in a dry, dry land. What have I become? You played your games, you stole my fate. So now you better run.
So that tree that had cracked, the branch that had cracked off that one was leaning against this dead one. And that one is ready to go at any point. So it's good to take the pressure off if we can. It's crazy that this is a branch that Theo's moving. It's absolutely massive, but because it is 2 years dead, it is very dry. It's such a shame, all these trees, seeing them. Oh.
So in just a short time, I've cleared the road and created a big mess that I need to come back and clean. Today's not the day for that. And we're gonna do the further up we get up the mountain, we can't get certain things up there like the chipper and different machinery like that. We can't burn in the forest like right at the top because it's just surrounded by dead trees at the moment. So the plan will be to create some sort of natural like wildlife barriers that will also slow the water running down the mountain, and they can just sit there and rot down into the ecosystem. But right now we need to go up to a forest track that has completely grown over with broom. We need to have a look at that because I need to create a way in because I've got even more trees to come down there. I'm basically like a full-time forester. This is what I dreamed as a kid. I'd rather I didn't have to go through the fire to be able to do this, but I'm getting lots of hands-on experience. Feel very confident now, felling big trees. It's good. We're out in nature, we're breathing fresh air, we're on the side of a mountain.
We wanted to live in a forest to do forest stuff.
This is it.
So are you going to go that way?
I'm going to go up this way.
Are you going on the tractor?
I'll go tractor, you go UTV.
Okay. As you know, we are incredibly grateful to call Portugal our home. It's such a vibrant and beautiful country. Like in any place, it's crucial that we protect its biodiversity both on land and in the ocean. That's why we're really excited to introduce you to our friends at Planet Wild, who are doing important work to protect dolphins from noise pollution along the stunning Algarve coast here in Portugal. Planet Wild is a nature conservation organisation who offers a paid membership for people who care about conservation, and they're making it easy for everyone to protect wildlife no matter where you are. By joining the community, you're funding real projects all around the world that protect endangered species, support oceans and rewild landscapes thanks to their partnerships with different organisations. As an animal conservationist myself, protecting the habitats and well-being of species is incredibly important to me. Planet Wild's mission to restore and protect biodiversity aligns perfectly with my own passion for conservation, making it easy for all of us to support wildlife and nature together. And since not everyone can help on the ground, Planet Wild allows members to make a difference from their own home. As members ourselves, we love Planet Wild's transparency. Each month, members get a new video update showing what's been achieved and how it's making a difference. You actually get to see the results of your support. As a member, you are free to give whatever amount feels right, big or small. Every effort counts in protecting nature. It's easy to join the Planet Wild community and start making an impact right away, and that's why we have a gift for you. The first 150 people to sign up will get their first month free on us. All you need to do is click the link in our description, scan the QR code, or use the code INDIE11. And if you don't feel like supporting anymore, you can always cancel at any time. Together, we're creating a better future for our planet, starting right here in Portugal. Check out Planet Wild's latest mission at the end of this video, and let's keep this forest thriving for the next generation.
Perfect love, come near to me. From hatred, help me part, so I may bless my enemy with glimpses of thy heart.
So this is the main track into the forest, but it's been overrun with broom.
This is the eucalyptus forest as well.
This is a eucalyptus forest, so it's been basically badly burnt and then overrun with broom and brambles. So to even walk through here right now is pretty tricky, as you can tell. I mean, look at the size of that broom. It's just ridiculous, and some of them are so thick, and it's just, I can't even get through there. So I'm gonna get the brush cutter on and try and sculpt a track into the forest so we can see what's going on deeper in the forest.
I always steer very clear of the brush cutter because it has a tendency to fire out missiles, and I don't want to get a missile. Oh! It looks like a tree's come down here. Or has that always been down?
No, that's kind of newish, but not super new.
Oh, the forest looks so beautiful now, all the leaves have fallen down.
It's been chanting, listen to that sound.
So gorgeous. I love the forest in every single season. There's just something stunning and magical in every season. Feel so grateful to live here.
But foolish I must become. Your kingdom calls the little child. Oh Lord, please make me one. Oh Lord, please make me one. Oh love revealed through human ties, confirmed within my soul.
The brush cutter's doing a fabulous job. It's just torn straight through this broom and the brambles. I think you'll need a few passes, but you can walk through here a lot easier now. You can just see the growth of this broom. And the funny thing about broom is that it's actually an ornamental plant sold in garden centres. You can get it in garden centres here, however, it grows like a weed and it takes over the landscape. Post-fire is a perfect opportunity for broom to take over after it was all cleared, because after the fire, the whole eucalyptus forest was burned. and the broom had the great time of just being able to expand. And that's what it does, and broom grows up from the roots. The word has completely avoided me right now, what it's called. But yeah, they are very adept at taking over. So they are definitely a nuisance plant to us. I wouldn't personally plant them ever.
Her mind on fire, her faith in doubt, her spirit thirst in the desert drought. His promises too sweet to believe.
You're a lying man in a dry, dry land. What have I become? You played your games, you stole my fate. So now you better run, run, run.
Safe to say, this is where the brush cutter excels. It's done a cracking job. Really cracking, and it smells like fresh grass, which everyone knows is the most wonderful smell. Oh. We can walk through now. We can walk through.
So look how wide this is. Now I can get the UTV down here. I've got somewhere I can turn round. It means that pulling logs and firewood out of the forest is going to be easier. And there's a network of paths all over that we're going to go and explore now, because I've never driven through there in a tractor, and you always want to walk something before you just take a tractor somewhere like this. The terrain, we're on the side of a mountain, it's very steep, there's big drop-offs. You could easily just kill yourself, so it's better just to be safe than sorry. But this broom, it's very invasive, it's very annoying, but it also does have a purpose as well. So if you come over here, I think I saw, you can see there's fresh trees growing up in between this broom.
This is the tree of paradise or something that it's called. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
these are beautiful trees.
Also
And
invasive like broom.
what the broom does though, is the broom actually shades areas so fresh oak trees can grow up, and then eventually they outgrow the broom. So the broom does have a purpose. Like with everything, even if it's invasive, it always has a purpose to do something. And them oak trees, we're in a very different climate to the oak trees that burnt in the fire that are maybe 100, 200 years old. The climate back then, the summers would have been cooler than they are now. So we kind of need these weeds and stuff to really shade these oak trees so that we can get all the native trees to grow back up again, because there's no way up here any irrigation is going to be possible. So it all needs to be natural. But yeah, let's go for a walk.
So this is where we need to bushwhack through to see where we can actually drive to. This is definitely a path. It's just overgrown.
I didn't feel like I came up so far and then I was like, I'm going to stop.
Yeah, it would be so sketchy and dangerous to just kind of guess where's safe, because one wrong move in the tractor and it could flip. It's just more of the same. It's brambles, it's broom, and it's this. I don't know what this plant is. The goats like to eat it. It's not mint. It looks a bit like mint, but it's not.
It's like a proper trail.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it opens up quite a bit, which is good.
Yeah, I think
If
I go straight forwards.
Yeah. See this? This was a mega broom that burnt in the fire. Absolutely gigantic. So yeah, we've got the path here, and then there's just a drop, which you don't want to go down in the tractor. Oh, this stuff, I don't know what this stuff is called either, but the leaves are quite sticky, but I really like the smell of this plant. It's not the one that Theo was talking about gives him life. Yeah, this is the main road through the eucalyptus forest. Eucalyptus forests are planted for, what are eucalyptus forests planted for?
For paper.
paper, toilet roll, all that kind of stuff generally is eucalyptus. And then obviously you've got the eucalyptus oil, but it is not a native tree. It's Portugal, but it grows very well here.
So this forest isn't just eucalyptus, it's got native trees in it as well, like chestnut and lots of oak as well. So the key is to manage this forest, keep it thin. It's already quite thin with eucalyptus. They're not planted really close together, and we want to allow the native trees to grow up. And then basically the eucalyptus trees will just be felled every year for firewood. Burns really nicely.
And you should say, because everyone will say, don't burn eucalyptus. Everyone likes to say
Don't burn eucalyptus?
Everyone says, don't burn it because it releases oils.
Oh no, you can burning eucalyptus as long as it's dry. Very nice wood for your fireplace.
It's one of the most, isn't it like the most used?
Yeah, it's probably one of the most common woods to burn around here.
On the other side of the mountain ridge, he took her for a ride on the Willow Creek Bridge. Said she could have any dream. He was quick talking with a silver tongue, tangled up in the lies he spun. She was swallowed up by greed. There's a place I know we could go where the night never comes.
I've just parked up the truck and we have arrived at our local park where we are taking Bella out for her first ever journey in the car and then a walk at the end of it. And we're not going to the vet, which is very good. Maybe not let her hear that term, but she's very excited and she's walking the right way, which is good. And look at this scenery. She's gonna absolutely love it. Yeah, she's just standing in the road, and we don't want that because the cars can come quite quick down here. But yeah, she's gonna be so stoked. It's such a nice area for a walk. Me and Bee love coming up here. Look how well she's doing. It's absolutely unbelievable. She was wagging her tail in excitement.
All hung up on you, girl. You know I can't get free. I'm in chains and I can't escape. That's alright with me.
So there's obviously other people about which she's a bit wary of. And also the sound of the river, the sound of the leaves. There's just so many noises, so many scents, not so many people, but there are other people. So it's just taking a little bit of time to kind of get her into the area where we wanted to take her. But we'll just take it slow. And if she doesn't want to go, she doesn't want to go, and we'll try again another time.
This is like my favourite park in the area because there's so many silver birch trees. It's pretty much a silver birch forest, and this time of year all the leaves have gone a gorgeous golden colour. It's so beautiful. It's really opened up a lot, so you can see the mountain at the end. Oh, it's just beautiful. If you ever make it to Portugal, you've got to come here. And Bella likes it too. There's just a lot of new things for her to see, smell, hear. Someone just went past on a bicycle. There was a kid. So there's just a lot, but I think she's actually quite enjoying it. She's just getting used to it and needs to know that she's safe with us, which I think she does now. Come on, lovely. Oh, what was that? What was that?
Baby, I want you to see my heart is the freight train, baby, and it's rolling, it's picking up that steam. You got all the goods for me, honey. You got what I need.
It doesn't get much better than that. Bee and Bella are in the distance, galloping along really quickly. But look at that view. You got the rugged mountain tops just in the distance above the beautiful birch trees. And in this area as well, it's really cool because they provide benches. I'm pretty sure you can camp here as well. And just over here, you've got a place where There's barbecues, so you can cook up your food while you're camping, or you just come out for the day with your family. It's such a nice environment. Just look at this, a full 360 view around, and the colour of the trees is just spectacular. So we think she was definitely from a city, because every time we take her into the city to the vets, she literally has no problems. Like, there's so much going on, so many people, so many sounds, so many cars, and she has no problem in the city whatsoever. But obviously at Miracle Mountain, in the middle of a forest and no one around, but there's loads of scents from animals, and obviously there's no other noise. So when a twig breaks or there is a different noise, it's a lot more intense than being in a city where it's just full of noise. So Bella is currently guiding us towards a building that we've never seen before, because normally this is all grown over and it's been cleared, and obviously there's less leaves on the trees, and we've discovered this building thanks to Bella. I'm not sure what it is. B says maybe a shower block. Old toilets. Interesting. Just kind of looks abandoned. They're all kind of smashed up and not in use, which is a shame. It's very strange.
It's like, was this an old campsite?
I'm pretty sure that this must have been an old campsite, and this was the shower and toilet blocks. And not a bad campsite, because look at this view from the toilet. The poo with a view looking out onto that. It's just incredible. I don't know if you can see the peak of that mountain through the trees, but it is beautiful. B has just spotted some water coming out of some sort of stone tank further up, so we're going to go and have a look at that, because we've never seen that before. Come on, Bella, let's go. So this is what B could see in the distance. It's like an old stone tank, and the water's flowing out of a pipe over that side, but also over the top and over the wall, so it must be full. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It must just be a way to store and navigate the water down the mountain.
I want a 50s kind of love. I want a heart that isn't so messed up. I want the pure stuff that I once dreamed of. Brush all the dirt under the rug. I want a 50s kind of love.
So every time someone walks past, we kind of crouch down and give her a little sandwich of love, a little hug. We just kind of nestle down by her side, let her know that she's safe with us and the people aren't a threat, and they walk on by, and she's doing really well. She just needs a little bit of time. Every time she hears someone or they walk past, we just give her a couple minutes and then we can carry on. The river is running really nicely, and I've just found these stepping stones to try and cross. I've already got wet feet anyway from the bog, but let's see if this works and see if I can get across without absolutely drenching myself. There we go. I made it, and then it opens out into this. You've got these beautiful big granite stones that you can climb along, and you get rid of that tree line, and then there's just like waterfalls dropping down the mountain, a massive rock face. It's just a really, really picturesque, beautiful, calming environment. I love it up here. So we try and get over here as much as we possibly can. See if I can climb up this stone, and it opens up into this. That is not bad at all, is it? It reminds me a lot of Yosemite National Park. It's similar in some ways, but look at that. I could sit on this stone for an hour and just essentially just meditate. It's so calming. I don't know if you can see as well in the distance, Check these waterfalls just there. So beautiful. I've left Bella and Bee to go for a walk and give her a little bit of space. Sometimes 2 people with her can be a bit confusing at the moment because one of us is in the way all the time. She wants to just kind of stay by the side of one person. It seems a lot easier, but she's doing so well. The fact that we've managed to take her in the car, bring her here, go for a nice little walk, it's really cool. And that is how we mean to go on. We want to get her used to this because we want to take her places. We want her to enjoy Portugal. You know, it's not something you do with a cat, take them out and take them for walks, even though we have done exactly that with Furrnando and Ginjey when we lived in the van. And Ginjey was an absolute trooper. She was amazing in the van. We would just open the side door, let her out, she'd go and explore, and then she'd just meow outside the door and come back when she wants to come back for dinner or go to bed. Absolutely amazing.
I own a 50s Cadillac.
That was an absolute success. It was really nice to take her out. I can't believe she's been with us for 2 weeks now, and that's the first time we've actually done something normal feeling. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.